As you probably already know, the Boss ES-8 is an awesome pedal looper. You might have already seen a few of my instructional videos on it. Well, I found out how to use a pretty cool little feature, controlling the expression input of a pedal without an expression pedal. And I'm going to show you how to do it. What's up everyone, Man Bun Metalhead here. Long story short, while working on updating my pedal board, I was trying to figure out how to control a pedal without an expression pedal. Now, I don't have that pedal yet, but as a proof of concept, I tried it out on the Strymon timeline, which turns out to be a pretty great use case. Now, first thing you need to know is that this method will essentially lock in an expression value. That value can be changed, but you can't sweep between values like you can with an expression pedal. That being said, let's see what we can do. First thing you need to do is set up the pedal you're going to control. With the timeline, I'm just going to switch between two different delay times. If you're setting up a different pedal, go ahead and check out the manual on how to do that first. Now, what we're going to do is go into the global settings of the pedal, scroll to EXP in, and set it to pedal. From there, go to the patch you want to control, go into the patch settings. This can also be done with the Strymon Nixie software, which will be a lot easier to see what you have set, but I won't cover that here. Scroll to EP in the parameter settings and set it to on, then go to EP set, you'll see heel and toe. This is where you'll set your two delay times. Typically, the heel will be the lower value and the toe will be the higher value, but it doesn't really matter. Select heel and adjust the delay time to whatever value you want, then select toe and adjust the delay time to the second value. You can control additional parameters as well, and you can see here that I adjusted my repeats for both the first and second settings. For the heel position, I set the repeats all the way down. This will be more of a slap back delay. In the toe settings, I will increase the repeats. This will give me a nice long extended delay when I need it. Once the pedal is set up, it's time to set up the ES-8. If you haven't already, connect one of your EXP outputs on the ES-8, EXP1 in my case, to the expression input of your pedal. Make sure that you use a 1/4 inch tip ring sleeve cable. A normal 1/4 inch tip sleeve guitar cable will not work. There are a couple ways to control the expression output with the ES-8. First, you can send one expression signal per patch, or you can use the signs to set up a toggle or momentary switch. Setting up the patch is pretty straightforward. If you're using the ES-8 editor, like you should be, you'll see EXP1 and EXP2 over to the right of the pedal layout. You'll notice they are normally set to EXP1 and EXP2 respectively. This means the noted expression input to the ES-8 is sent to the expression output of the ES-8. If you are setting it up to use an expression pedal, this is how you would do it. If you click that box, you'll see you can select any number between 0 and 127 as well. This is how we're going to control the pedal. 0 is going to be the heel position and 127 is going to be the toe position. For this patch, we'll set it to heel, so 0. We'll write the patch and that's it. Let's set another patch to toe, so we'll change the expression value to 127, change the name, and write it to another patch. If you don't want to use the ES-8 editor, you can go to your patch settings, scroll over until you see EXP1 and EXP2. Here you can change the EXP values. When doing it this way, it'll send the expression value right away, and we can see this on the timeline with the delay time changing. Of course, you don't need to use 0 or 127, you can go anywhere in between. With this setup, not only will it change the delay time between the two, but it'll also change the amount of repeats. Now, when I select the heel patch, we can see the delay time is set to the low value, and when I select the toe patch, we can see the delay time is set to the higher value. The other way we can control expression is with assigns. I have a whole video on how to set up assigns, so check that out because this is going to be a pretty quick overview. What I'm going to do is set up the current patch button to change to the high delay time and repeats when I step on the patch button and go back to the short delay time and short repeats when I step off the button. So this will be a momentary type of situation. To do this, I'll go to my assigns page in the ES-8 editor. I'm not sure if there's a way to do this in the ES-8 settings on the unit itself. I'll select an assign, turn it on, set the control to CNUM, which is the current patch number button. So if you change patches, it'll follow that patch button. And I set mod to MOM for momentary. You can also set it to TGL for toggle. On the bottom of the assign, I'll set the target to ECTL EXP1, which is external control expression 1 output. The min value is going to be 0 and the max value will be 127. I'll also set a second assign so the bank up LED will turn on while I'm stepping on the switch, so you can just have an easy visual indication when I am stepping on the switch or not. I'll write the patch and see the magic happen. When I step on the patch button, you can see the delay time go high, and when I step off, it goes back down. What's a little weird with the timeline is that it doesn't immediately switch between the two delay times. There's a very quick ramp between the two, which you can definitely hear if you press the switch while you're playing the notes. Another quick application I'll show you is with the Strymon Mobius. I've set up the button to control a wah. It doesn't have as much flexibility as a normal wah, but that quick ramp definitely makes it sound like a real wah pedal. Now, there are a whole lot of applications you can do with this. Comment below and let me know what you're doing with your expression controls. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, hit that thumbs up button. Really helps me out a lot. And if you want to hear more about what I'm working on, like gear reviews, tips, tricks, techniques, that kind of stuff, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified whenever I release a new video. But hey, until next time, rock on.